So I decided that I'll do a little tutorial on how to play CSGO. I have seen a lot of them, but they don't mention the things I have in mind, and I thought I'll make my own. So I try to make it as detailed and fast as possible, so stay with me and pay attention. So the first thing you want to do if you're like quite new player to it, or just not very good player, go to play and offline with bots. And what you want to do is pick a map you like, whatever, any map that you like. I'll just pick Dust 2 because everyone likes it on some reason. And first start out with no bots at all. Just go. So what's in the game? You don't need a bomb. First thing you want to do is open the console. It's the console key, left 1, and type SG cheats 1. And then we want to give ourselves a weapon, for example AK-47. Let's give weapon AK-47. I will put these commands into the description so you can easily take them from there. And the first thing you want to do is start shooting at the walls. The recoil system is the main problem in CSGO, while why new players can't hit anything. So you just aim at the wall and just spray. This is something that a lot of players don't do, and they don't realize where the spray is going. So if they see the enemy, let's say this orange thing is an enemy, they just shoot like this and try to hit anything. You can see not even one bullet hit the target. See, don't do that. Instead, put it on the wall, and next time try to pull it up, and the way the recoil goes, for example like this. See? You can control the recoil like that. It's not so difficult to control the recoil. And if you're running out of ammo, you can give current ammo and just give yourself ammo. And basically, once you're able to do this or this, then that's pretty much all you need. And then you can just practice on some live targets, but that's the first thing. And all the recoil is not the same. For example, if we give ourselves a new weapon, give weapon M1A1 silencer, I think that's, whoops, wait, what? M1? What the hell is an M1? M4, there we go. And we don't want this one. I don't have the skin because I'm the terrorist. I have it on the CT, but whatever. And do the same thing, just aim and shoot. See, this compared to the AK, look at the spread. I'll shoot on the same, I think there was someone here. See, this has a lot less recoil than the AK, so you have to pull a little bit less down. It is very manageable, this recoil, it's not that difficult to be honest. So just control the recoil, go in there, just try to shoot, see? I haven't really practiced left and right, so... Or you can use the mouse that I have, which automatically counters the recoil. It is quite good in few shots, but I'm not using it right now. And as I said, once you learn the recoil, then you can try on some live targets. So the next thing I wanted to show is the radio commands, for example these. Type in ignore rat and just press enter, and you no longer have these messages. Sometimes some people abuse them and they just create a mess. Right, the next thing is footsteps, and this is one of the key elements in this game. A lot of people don't understand what a footstep is. So if you're running like this, every other player can fucking hear that, so don't do that unless you wanna get shot in the head. These are harmless bots, they don't shoot, and I have the bomb, so I have 2 minutes in here. I think there is a command to disable timer, but let's talk about footsteps. I can still hear them clearly. I can still hear them. I can still hear them. I'll tell you that this distance where I can no longer hear them. I can still hear them. Come on, move! Okay, I didn't hear him. Okay, I heard him. So the distance is probably somewhere where these bots are standing. Somewhere between that is the distance where I can hear them. So look from here, look at the distance, how long it is. Some people think that you can only hear the footsteps when you're like close to them like this. No, no, no. Yeah, I can still hear them. On some reason I can hear them better if I'm sideways. I still heard him. Yeah, I can still hear them from there, so the distance is probably anywhere between from here to here, where I can hear them when they're like right there. So remember this distance, and if you're playing against other players, you need to understand that this is the distance where I can hear the other player. So if you're playing against me, I can clearly hear you from there, and I'm using the Razer DM at 7.1 headset, which gives me clear advantage if someone is behind me. For example, if they are behind me, right there, see, I can see them. Well, I can't put the crosshair exactly on the target, but I know the general location, like this dude, see? Almost instantly turned on him. So it's very important to make a note of the footsteps, and then you can kick some ass. Because element of surprise is what you need to actually kill an enemy. Well, not really, but that's the best way to do it, so watch your footsteps, and in order not to make footsteps, I will show you in the next round, so just a second. Alright, I'll do the footsteps thing one more time. I'll tell you when I can't hear them anymore. Okay, now. I still heard him. So probably somewhere there is the place where I did not hear them anymore. So look at the distance very closely. See? That's a lot of distance. So, if you don't want to make footsteps, walk. And a lot of people don't know if they should crouch or walk. I say walk. And the reason for that, for example, if you're going around the corner like this, see, I can see his foot just a little bit. But, well, bots don't really crouch, that's the problem. But if you're looking any other player, see, they are crouching, and look at his knees, where his knees are, see? See? I can see him before he can see me. I don't think he can see me, which means I can shoot him, but he can't shoot me. So it's very important not to crouch around the corners like this, because your knee will show up and they will shoot you. And a lot of new players don't understand this, and they think that they have a wall hack. Well, sometimes they do, but that's what I'm saying, always walk around the corner, and walking is also faster. However, if you're trying to shoot, look on the wall, it goes all over the place. But if I'm crouching, it's a little bit more accurate. I'll try again in there. Well, it's not really very accurate, but it's more accurate if you crouch and shoot, so from longer distances you might want to crouch if you know that the other dude does not have the sniper. But mainly I recommend walking around the corner. Right. The next thing is the crosshair placement. Don't always hold the crosshair like this. Give yourself a little bit of room. So if you're going around the corner, hold your crosshair about like this. Always check your corners. For example, on this map, this is one of the camping spots. So if you're coming from the other side, walk around the corner and always flip in the corner. Make sure you check your corners. So that's another important thing. And see, it's not even always so easy to shoot at the bot, but try to aim for the head. And don't forget the recoil. Right, and that's about the tactics and stuff. If your team does not have money to buy armor and AK, or another team M4, then don't buy anything, just go with a pistol, and that's called an eco round. A lot of people don't know that. It doesn't do much damage, as you can see. You can't even kill a bot with it, but the whole idea is to save money in case you lose the round. Then you can buy better guns. Usually in the beginning of the round, if you lose the pistol round, it's best to eco. Counter-terrorists win. It's best to eco 2 or 3 rounds. I usually do 2, but a lot of people eco 3 rounds, so it's whatever you like. And the last thing I will show you about the planting and defusing. For example, if you're going to plant, there is a trick Oh crap, I don't have a smoke grenade. I don't know if I can actually give weapon smoke. Nope, it's not smoke, so I don't even know what it is. I don't know what it is. I'll see if I can still buy it. Maybe there's enough time for it. Come on, where's the freaking Bizon? Alright, anyway, I got some grenades, and what I wanna show is you can mask the planting and defusing sounds with a grenade. I'm not entirely sure about the launch sound. I don't think it's gonna work, but for example you can do this and get ready to take the bomb out. Whoops, I didn't throw the grenade. Yeah, you can't really do it, but you hear this click, this. Other players will hear it as far as the footsteps, practically the same distance, so if you do this, they will hear it. And they also hear this beeping. I will tell you where I still hear it. I can still hear it. I still hear it. I still hear it. I'm not kidding, I can. I can still hear it. I think you can hear it across the map. Yeah, you can. I still hear it. Very loud and clear. But basically, if you're in a team with other players, you can use grenade sounds to mask that planting sound. I'm not entirely sure if the planting works, but defusing works 100%. So, for example, if you have a smoke grenade, you will throw the smoke grenade, you can just throw it up in the air, and when it does this sound, I'll tell you when, not this pop sound, then at this exact moment, if you start defusing, then the other team will not hear you defuse, and this is extremely important in pro gaming. For example, if the other team starts to defuse, then what you do is you just go near the site. Let's say I'm a counter-terrorist, right? For example, as a terrorist, they usually like, this is one camping spot. Sometimes I have seen them camp behind here. Of course, back in here, usually it's the AWP, the sniper, is like in here. Some of them camp in here. Some of them camp on the car behind there. And basically what you do is you don't just go out, you just wait, and if you hear that clicking sound that the other team starts to defuse, then you jump out and shoot them. But this is why you need to mask sound, even with flashbang. So you hear that bang, and if you know the exact moment when it goes off, from the throw, if you right click, grenade doesn't actually work. Flashbang and smoke grenades, they work a little bit better, so if you start defusing, you can use these grenade sounds to easily mask that, and the other team doesn't even know that you're defusing. They just sit behind the car somewhere in peace, thinking that they are not in danger, and then bomb defused, and you win. And I think that's basically it. These are like the main tricks you need to know. I'm not gonna really show you the actual gameplay. That is horrible, I don't know how I missed. I'm playing with other mouse usually, probably that's why, but... And of course another thing, you don't want to run around and shoot. That's what I forgot to mention. If you're going around the corner like this... Well, don't run obviously. Move like this. I don't know where he went. Place your crosshair, give yourself a little bit of room. And find the enemy. Don't even know where he went. There was another one, wasn't it? That's weird. That is so weird. But as I was saying, don't like move and shoot. I have the static crosshair, but you can put it on dynamic so you can actually see when it adjusts for the shot. For example, you can do this, shoot, step, 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 and shoot like this. See? Like, give it a little bit of time and try to shoot in the same place.
Counter-terrorists win.
And I think that's pretty much it that I wanted to show you, these main key elements which a lot of people don't know. And of course all the reload sounds, like this, every other player can hear that. And the main thing, recoil system, so don't like spray like crazy. And also with a sniper, if you scope in, let's see if I can actually give myself a sniper. I'll check the command. And so I got myself this AWP in here. And with AWP, this sound, other players will hear this clicking. The same distance as the footsteps, I think. I haven't really tested, but you can clearly hear that, so... If you're like, let's say that the enemies are somewhere there, don't just do this all the time, because they will hear this. Switch it from long distance and try to prevent changing it. Just try to like scope in and move like this. And again, don't crouch unless you actually have to get leverage, and aim higher. And the same thing, don't like crouch around the corners with AWP. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't ever go like this, because if the other dude is zoomed in like this, he will see your knee and you're dead before you even see him. So always go like this and just step a little bit. Try to aim at the corners, see where they are first. And yeah, I think that's it. So keep these little tricks in mind and you should be a lot better than you are at the moment. So, and as I said, this is pretty basic stuff. This is not for like pro players, but all the pro players do use these tricks. So of course you need a lot of motor functions and a lot of practice. It's not like you just watch the video, jump into the game and you just start winning and kicking ass. With AWP you just need a little bit of motor functions. I don't even know how good I am with it. Footsteps. Let's just try to take one bomb out. See, you have to give yourself a little bit time because the recoil gets you.
Counter-terrorists win.
But yeah, I hope this helps and I'll see you next time.